Hello students, today we will start with the brain teasers of Unit 11, that is profit and loss. And the first question is, tick the correct answer. A part is, if selling price is equal to 6,085 rupees and profit is 1,289 rupees, then cost price is, here selling price is given, profit is given, and you have to find out the cost price. So this is a direct question, and you know that cost price is equal to and selling price minus profit. So I have already told you that you have to learn the formulas, all the formulas in this unit to solve the questions. This unit is totally based on the formulas. So here we have to subtract selling price and profit. So subtract it. What you will get 6,085 minus 1,289. So subtract it. It becomes 15, 7, 15, 17. Here it is 9 and 5, right? So 6 and 9, 7, 4. So the answer is 4,796. So here it is. So the cost price is 4,796 rupees, right? If there is a loss, in a transaction, which of the following is true? Selling price is greater than cost price, selling price is less than cost price, selling price is equal to cost price, and none of these. So you know that if there is a loss, that means selling price is less than cost price, क्योंकि पर्सन ने जितने में भी खरीदा है उससे कम में उसने सेल किया है, then only there is a loss. So selling price is less than cost price. This is the correct option. Next is, if the cost price is equal to rupees 4,273 and profit is rupees 729, then selling price. So here the cost price and the profit is given. Cost price and the profit is given, and you have to find out the selling price. So what is the formula of selling price when there is a profit? That is cost price plus profit. Cost price plus profit. So that means what you have to do? You have to add. So add them. So you will get 9 plus 3, 12, 2 and 5,002. So the answer is 5,002 rupees. Next is, which of the following is true? So here are the formulas given, and you have to find out the correct formula. Selling price plus loss is equal to cost price. Cost price minus gain is equal to selling price. Selling price minus loss is equal to cost price, and selling price plus gain is equal to cost price. So you know the formula. So which of these following is true? So here cost price is equal to selling price plus loss. This is correct. And selling price is equal to cost price minus gain. So it is wrong here. यहाँ पर क्या आना चाहिए था? Plus. So this is false. This one is true. And in case of cost price, selling price plus loss होना चाहिए. So out of these two, this is true. क्योंकि यहाँ पर plus होना चाहिए था, so यहाँ पर plus है. And यहाँ पर selling cost price is equal to selling price plus gain. So again this is false. यहाँ पर minus होना चाहिए था. Because यहाँ पर हमने selling price निकाल रहे हैं, यहाँ पर cost price. So दोनों में इसमें plus आना चाहिए, इसमें minus. So this one is true. Next is, if cost price is equal to rupees 2,500, transport charges is given rupees 75 and gain is given rupees 225, then selling price is. So you have already done this type of question in which the transport charges or the extra money spent on the cost is given, item is given. So here cost price, to find the actual cost price, what we have to do? We have to add cost price plus transport charges. So add them, 2500 plus 75, 2575, right? 2575 is the actual cost price. Now gain is given and we have to find out the selling price. So we know that selling price is equal to cost price plus profit, that we have already done. Selling price is equal to cost price plus profit. So add them, 2575 plus 225, that is 2800. So yes, 2800 is the answer, right? Now the next question, fill in the blanks. Here again, this is the question of this type. Here the cost price is given, transport charges is given, selling price is given. You have to find out the profit and loss. So transport charges is given like this. So first of all, you have to find out the actual cost price, right? Actual cost price निकालेंगे इसमें. So for that you have to add the cost price and transport charges. So it is 700, it becomes 780. We will add this, it becomes 780 rupees, right? Now check whether there is a gain or a profit or a loss. So in this case, selling price is more than the cost price. So when selling price is more, there is a profit, right? So for to find the profit, what we have to do? Selling price minus cost price, that is actual cost price. So 900 minus 780. So there is a profit of 120 rupees, right? Profit of 120 rupees, because 900 minus 780 rupees is equal to 120 rupees, right? Similarly, you can find this. Again, cost price plus transport charges, add them and then find out there is a profit or a loss, right? So here 10,200 plus 75 is 10,275. So actual cost price is this, and 10,075 is selling price. So here in this case, cost price is more than the selling price, so that means there is a loss. So find out the loss. So actual cost price is 10,275 and selling price is 10,075. So subtract it, 10,275 minus 10,075, that is rupees 200. So that means there is a loss. Similarly, next question, fill in the blanks. So here the cost price is given. So you have to fill in the blanks. जो इसमें आपको लगता है कि मिसिंग है वो आपने फाइंड करना है. Cost price is given, profit is given. तो लॉस तो नहीं निकालेंगे. You have to find out the selling price, right? So you know the formula. Secondly, cost price is given and the loss is given. You have to find again selling price. Here the cost price and the selling price is given. You have to find out the profit or loss. So आपको पता ही है, selling price is more, so that means there is a profit, so you have to find out the profit. So in this way you can complete this table. Now the next question. So you have to do this question yourself. This is just a revision. जो आपके फॉर्मूले हैं वो रिवाइज हो जाएंगे और इसको आप कंप्लीट करेंगे. Next is Sushil bought 6 dozen bananas. 6 dozen bananas. So Sushil bought 6 dozen bananas at rupees 35 per dozen. So read the question carefully. Here the cost price of 1 dozen banana is given. Per dozen. Per dozen means each dozen. 1 dozen. And Sushil bought 6 dozen banana. 6 dozen he has bought. And its rate is given. That is rupees 35 per dozen. And he sold all bananas. All bananas means 6 dozen bananas. For rupees 300. Did he have a gain or a loss, and how much? So this question is not direct. First of all, you have to find out the cost price of 6 dozen bananas. Here, the cost price of 1 dozen banana is given. You have to find out the 6 dozen banana cost price. So you know what you have to do. When you have to make many from one. For example, the cost of one chocolate is given and you have to find out the cost of 6 chocolates. Then what you will do? If the cost of one chocolate is rupees 10 and you have to find out the cost of 6 chocolates, you have to multiply. 10 multiplied by 6, that is 60 rupees. So in the same way, cost of 1 dozen banana is given. You have to find out the cost of 6 dozen bananas. So multiply it. 35 multiplied by 6. Then you will get the cost price of 6 dozen, and then selling price is given. Find out the gain or loss. Let us do this question. So the question number is 4. So solution number 4. So here cost price of 1 dozen banana, right? That is rupees 35. And you have to find out the cost price of 6 dozen bananas. So that is 35 multiplied by 6. So multiply it. So 210 rupees, right? And here the selling price is given. Selling price of 6 dozen bananas, of all bananas, or you can say, that is rupees 300. Rupees 300, right? Now cost price, 210 rupees, and selling price is rupees 300. So here selling price is greater than the cost price. So that means there is a profit. When selling price is greater than the cost price, that means there is a profit. So that means there is a gain. So here in question, gain is asked. Then how much? So gain is equal to selling price minus cost price. Subtract it. Rupees 300 minus rupees 210. That is rupees 90. So in this way, we can find out the profit or gain, loss. Now next one, a man purchased 7 stools and 8 tables. Man purchased 7 stools and 8 tables. The cost of one stool is rupees 150 and the cost of one table was rupees 280. Now try to understand this question. Here man purchased 7 stools and 8 tables, and the cost of one stool or one table is given, right? Again this question is of same type जैसे हमने 4th में किया. यहाँ पर 1 की cost दी है, you have to find out the cost of many. 1 stool की दिया है and 7 stools की आपको निकालनी है. 1 table की given है, 8 tables की निकालनी है. If he sold all the stools and tables for rupees 3,100, find his gain or loss. Again, इनको निकाल के आपने टोटल कॉस्ट प्राइस निकालना है स्टूल्स एंड टेबल्स का. वाई? बिकॉज सेलिंग प्राइस आपको दोनों का एक साथ ही गिवन है, इसलिए आपको कॉस्ट प्राइस भी दोनों का एक साथ निकालना होगा टू फाइंड द गेन और लॉस. लेट अस डू दिस क्वेश्चन. सॉल्यूशन नंबर 5. So cost price of one stool is given, that is rupees 150, right? And you have to find out the cost price of 7 stools. So multiply it, multiplied by 7. So that is rupees 1050, right? And then cost price of one table is given, that is rupees 280. Rupees 280, and you have to find out the cost price of 8 tables. 8 tables. So that means you have to multiply 280 by 8. So multiply it, that is rupees 2240, right? 2240 rupees. Now total cost price of stools and tables. So what you have to do, you have to add these two, right? ऐड करेंगे तभी हमें टोटल मिलेगा, क्योंकि 7 स्टूल्स का इतना है एंड 8 टेबल्स का इतना प्राइस है, तो हमें टोटल प्राइस निकालना है इनका, कॉस्ट प्राइस. सो ऐड देम 1050 प्लस रुपीज 2240, ऐड देम, दैट इज 0, 5 plus 4 9, 2 plus 0 2, and 2 plus 1 3, 3290 rupees, right? Now here the selling price of stools and tables are given, that is rupees 3100. Now you have the cost price and the selling price, right? Cost price and selling price you have, and you have to find out the gain or loss. So in this case, cost price is more than the selling price. Cost price is greater than the selling price. So when cost price is more, then there is a loss. So find out the loss. Loss is equal to cost price minus selling price. So cost price is rupees 3290 minus rupees, your selling price is rupees 3100. Subtract it. So that is rupees 190. So there is a loss of rupees 190. Next one. An engineer spent rupees this to assemble a computer. This is the cost price of the computer. He sold it at a profit of rupees this. At what price did he sell? So very easy question, direct question. You have to try it yourself, because cost price is given, profit is given. You have to find out the selling price. So just apply the formula and you will get the answer. Next is a man sold a bag for rupees this at a loss of rupees 10. So here selling price is given, sold, that means selling price is given, and loss is given. You have to find out the cost price of the bag. Again, direct question. Just apply the formula and solve it. 3 dozen oranges were sold for rupees 120. If there is a loss of rupees 9, find the cost price of 1 dozen oranges. So very easy question. 3 dozen oranges की cost दी है 120 rupees. Loss है, you have to find out the cost price. In case of you have to find out cost price. Loss के केस में आपको क्या करना? Loss है, that means selling price plus loss. Selling price is given, so selling price plus loss, that means इन दोनों को ऐड करेंगे, that is rupees 129 rupees. ये आपका क्या आ गया? This is the cost price of the oranges. CP is equal to 129. Why 129? Because CP is equal to SP plus loss. इनको ऐड किया 129 rupees. Now the question is the cost. You have to find out the cost price of 1 dozen orange. And here this is the cost price of 3 dozen oranges. Keep it in mind. यहाँ पर 3 dozen oranges का हमने cost price निकाला, and you have to find the cost price of 1 dozen orange. तो अब क्या करेंगे? Many to 1 के लिए हम क्या करते हैं? Divide करते हैं. So divided by 3. Divided by 3, you will get the answer. So 3 4s are 12. And 3 3s are 9. So cost price is of 1 dozen oranges rupees 43. So in this way you can find out the cost price of 1 dozen oranges, because cost price जो भी आप cost price निकालेंगे ऐड करके वो 3 dozen का निकलेगा, because 3 dozen का selling price given है. 1 dozen का निकालने के लिए divide by 3, you will get the cost price of 1 dozen oranges. And now the fill-ups. These all are the formulae. Try to do it. If the cost price of an article is greater, so CP is greater than selling price, so that means we have a loss. Similarly, selling price is equal to cost price minus. So selling price में cost price minus loss again. Cost price is equal to, now we have to find out cost price. Cost price is equal to selling price minus profit. And here cost price plus dash is equal to selling price. So again selling price हमें find out करना है. Selling price is equal to cost price plus profit. And here selling price plus dash is equal to cost price. So cost price find out करना है. Cost price is equal to selling price plus loss. So we have completed the brain teasers of this unit. In next video we will start the next unit. Thank you.